What's up, gang? How's it going? Good evening, folks. What's up, PM Collector Boy? What's up, Satellite Sun? Two Hit, Buster, I see you there. Cheers to you, buddy, and cheers to everybody else. Good evening. Happy Thursday. Hope you're all doing well. I'm doing good. Pretty good. Goodish. I know what's coming tonight. That's the thing. I've prefaced it somewhat on Discord and on socials, but when I need to come up with a title for the stream on Power Hours night, sometimes I'll peek ahead a little bit to see what's coming, and unfortunately I beheld something most disturbing on the horizon. So, I mean, it's the Power Hours, of course. Like, there's no guarantee we'll even get to it, but I'm pretty sure we will. And when we do, the suffering will be legendary. More Bubsy. Worse. Sega CD version of Batman Returns is a neat driving stage. I believe it's the only version with it. Interesting. Still think Super Double Dragon's kind of underrated. Swear this is the first time we've seen Super Valis 4. I think, yeah. I don't think we haven't done Super Double Dragon. I feel like this is the first time it's ever shown up in the magazine. I genuinely can't remember if we played Super Valis 4 or not. I want to say we have. The magazine's done a couple shmup features in the past, and I feel like Valis 4 was rolled into one of them. I mean, we'll know as soon as we start it up. We'll find out firsthand. But yeah, I'm never gonna say no to more shmups, especially considering what's around the corner. Debbie does Valis. What's up, Toast? Oh no, Toast! I'm so sorry to hear you're sick. Bunch of people have been sick. Our buddy Drakenell has been real sick. I hope they're feeling better tonight. Hope you feel better soon. I've still got my annoying cough, though. It's definitely going away. It's much better today than it has been. I'm not having, like, big coughing fits. It just shows up every once in a while. Holiday fallout from us. Yeah, we get, I mean, we had to face facts. We get sick every Christmas. I mean, last year it was COVID. Last year we did get COVID. That was our one trip through it so far. But yeah, it's just, 'tis the season, right? That was more of a sortie platformer. I've not played it. I only know it by name. Actually, now I don't even know. Because they don't even describe it. If you're having trouble finishing Super Valis 4, this code is for you. Breeze through tougher enemies by using this code. Access easy level. Yeah, I have no idea at this point. It's done! I completed the expedition No Man's Sky. The last goal I had was require vortex cubes, and by sheer luck bumped into a trader with them all in his car. Oh, nice! Congratulations, PM Collector Boy. That's nice to hear. What's up, Spice? I was told there'd be suffering in here. Yes, there will be. Basically, short version for anyone, for the super sadists in chat who just want to get on with the suffering. It's basically classified information, Star Fox feature, hell is how this is gonna work. If y'all can cast your minds back to the evening that we went over the table of contents, which would have been last Saturday, you may know what's on the horizon here, but it is dire indeed. It's dire with this group. I mean, honestly, there's a really interesting mix of games, but I just know. I know how y'all are. I know what we're gonna do. I know what's gonna happen, and it really makes me question my life decisions sometimes. Been playing more Divinity Original Sin quality CRPG with quality in-game books like heaps. Very nice. I had a tiny bit of time today after I finished work, but before dinner happened. I had a tiny bit of time to play Tunic. I knocked over another boss and made a big thing happen in Tunic, so we'll see how that goes. I'll probably have an actual amount of time to get to it this weekend. And we'll see how that goes, I guess. So you never really know what's around the corner in Tunic, honestly. Been playing a bit of Last Command. I need to request is the knowledge you living in fear of the fact that I might have said it's not even you, it's just chat in general. There are so many perverse interests in chat that I know I can never skate past these features unscathed. Which area can you really divulge that much? I think I can say I've made it to the swamp. And I think that should clarify a lot. Oh, I just moved on from offering chat. If we can move on, we can play something fun too. If we can move on, we can play something absolutely miserable. Look, I play the cards I'm dealt here, okay? A general goes to war with the army he has, not the army he wants. So, and that's what we're facing tonight. I honestly thought that we might just glide through this issue, that we might, you know, do the Game Boy feature tonight and some other stuff, and on Saturday do the NES feature and flow through Now Playing and just be done and be ready to move on to the next issue, which, if I remember correctly, is actually a pretty notable one. Has some genuinely interesting games in there. But no, this is like the chaos y'all can wring out of the top 20, like, taken to a whole nother level. Yes, that one too hit, yeah. It took a couple tries. Again, I really wish Tunic wasn't as Souls-like as it is. But I got past it, and hopefully I can just get back to some cool-ass exploration and stuff. Snake, bullet hell game from the devs of Rabiru Tevi. Grab that with Tevi, I have so much else to play. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed that. I've been playing a lot of Last Command. Okay, cool. Got you, Last Command. Last night I finished every official campaign for Doom 3 on Veteran when I beat the Lost Missions. Congratulations. Happy for you. Fish Ghost Trick in the ending actually made you tear up. Finished Yakuza Dead Souls and I cried out in a groan, and now I'm in between games. Ah, yes. I'm in that magical liminal space where I have too many things to play. I want to finish Tunic. I feel like I'm getting on towards the end of Tunic. I want to play more Timberborn because I love my little beaver society that I built. I want to start Neverwinter Nights proper. And there's some other stuff in the periphery like Stellaris and RimWorld that I'd really like to get back, and Kenshi. I've been thinking a lot about Kenshi lately. I also bought Nesses at the very tail end of the sale that I'd love to play, so. Yeah, I have the opposite problem from what I usually have. There's too many things that I want to play right now. I lie at Baldur's Gate 3 for sure. Yeah, you're gonna play Baldur's Gate 3. Don't even front. The option to make it easier, the problem is all or nothing. It'd be better if the bosses could just be tuned. Yeah, that's the thing. I love everything about the game except the bosses. Okay, here's a question, Chad. This actually, Tunic made me think about this because I love Tunic. Tunic is a great game. I wish I didn't have to fight the bosses in it. And it's made me think, what is the best Zelda game that is not a Zelda game? Like, Tunic is obviously trying to be a Zelda game, but it's got elements of it's got like Souls-like elements and stuff in it. I want to know what the best Zelda game outside of the Zelda series itself is. Alundra? Not Okami. Definitely not Okami. Say Tunic is similar energy to La Mulana, not the structure exactly, but the deductive puzzle. See, ever since Dama rolled up in here and mentioned that they really wanted to see me play it, I have seriously been pondering streaming La Mulana. It's always in the back of my mind, honestly. It's one of those things. I think there's a pretty decent chance we tackle La Mulana in 2024. Because I think one of the knock-on effects of playing through Tunic is I'm gonna want to stream something Zelda-like or something with that same level of mystery and puzzling to it. I feel like almost always when there are difficulty options, I want it to be harder than easier, but easier than normal. Yeah, some magical, like, mildly easy setting, right? It's just, look, for me, I don't remember if we had this conversation the other night or not. I was definitely thinking about it. For me, as I get older, execution becomes much less interesting as a gameplay mechanic. As I get older, I'm much less interested in proving that I have like the mechanical skills to do something. I'd rather just be presented with a problem and puzzle out the solution. And I think that's why I'm leaning more into like city and colony builders, puzzle games, and why I much prefer the like puzzly exploration-y side of like Zelda style stuff. I'm just not so interested in being challenged anymore. You know, I'm not interested in being challenged on execution. Like I don't mind being challenged with like puzzles, brain teasers, exploration, working out the balance of things. It's just, I'm getting tired of that experience where I know what to do, but like, I need to execute on it. When everything's a challenge, you end up getting bored. Oh my God. Eva, that's a great line, honestly. Did you steal that from somewhere? Because that's a keeper. That sounds like some Zen wisdom fortune cookie bullshit when it's actually just like a huge dig, and I feel like a lot of people won't even realize that at first. Every time I bring it up and say I'd love to see you take a shot at La Mulana, I think it's gonna happen this year. I think it's gonna happen. Void Stranger, I have Void Stranger. I think once I'm done with Tunic, Void Stranger is next in that particular gaming slot. Manic, what was that you suggested? Newtopia? Yeah, I don't know that one. Very Zelda. Yeah, I've never played it. Need to know going in that may be challenged in what way? La Mulana is less can you figure out this puzzle, more can you connect these two things when they're miles apart in the game world. Getting surprised by Hardwall is no fun. Yeah, that was... I think Blasphemous 2 was a big wake-up call for me. Because I was enjoying Blasphemous 2 so much until the final boss, and I just hit this wall where I was like, no, I don't want to do this. This is not fun. You enjoy the Talos Principle based on that? Mizroid, the original Talos Principle is one of my favorite games of all time. Like, it's easily top 5 for me. I absolutely loved the original Talos Principle. I should get around to the second one sometime. Rote memorization, I hate how much I love fighting games. Being good at them is mostly about memorization of inputs. Memorization kind of depends for me. It's weird because I'm starting to lose my patience with that in like third-person combat Souls-likes and platformers and things, but I'm still okay with it in shmups, weirdly enough. Solved a puzzle in La Mulana 2 and I have no clue how my mind clicked onto the solution. Not to be confused with Void Bastards. Oh yeah, definitely not. I love Void Bastards too, by the way. Void Bastards was kind of an opposite situation where I beat it and I went back in on a harder difficulty because I was really enjoying the mastery there. Void Bastards, I think there's definitely execution there, but Void Bastards comes down a lot more to like planning and like just kind of like long-term mapping out your moves. Yeah, Void Bastards is great. I love Void Bastards so much. How did you know to try that? How did I know to try that? That was my experience with Baba Is You. I reached a point in Baba Is You where I was just like not smart enough for the game anymore. Last fortune cookie I got said you should stop trying. You can't be the best. Not sure I want more fortune cookie wisdom. What's up, nigger? Tap. Difficulty is definitely a tricky thing for you. It needs to be the right kind of challenge, but games that just don't push you towards mastering their mechanics at all just lose your interest. Yeah, and I think the trickiest thing about difficulty is, at least for me, like my feeling towards it is changing as I get older. You know, I'm moving away from challenges that I genuinely enjoyed. Like there was a period where every time I would get a new first-person shooter, I would play it on hard because like normal just didn't. There wasn't enough going on to really keep me engaged in most games in normal, so I would play them on hard because I enjoyed the challenge of the execution. I'm not there anymore. I have pulled back from that. I will play everything on normal now, and if it's pissing me off, I'll drop it down to easy. Gonna love the sequel, it's fantastic. I bet. What's up, Lozier High? So I do Iron Man Hard Bastard mode on that sometime. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I beat it on normal, I beat it on hard, and then before I did... Actually, let me make sure I'm not making shit up. Before I went to Hard Bastard, I started doing some of the, like, the conduct challenges. Where am I on this? Yeah, I haven't done Hard Bastard yet. Yeah, I was trying the different restrictions on that one. Another Zelda-like I'll probably be trying soon is Death's Door. I know that one's also pretty highly reviewed. I've heard of that one, yeah. I've indeed heard of that. Shmups and roguelikes hit different for you because the run structure can't get walled on that one boss for hours. We get set back to start after X death. That is true. So in fighting games, how'd you like Street Fighter 2 on Death Wish Coffee? It was actually pretty fun. Like Street Fighter 2 on like at 10-star speed was actually like a pretty entertaining challenge. I wouldn't want to do it like every night or anything, but it was fun. What's up, Drake? Now, how you feeling tonight? Hope you're feeling better, buddy. Not even because I want that harsh challenge. Sometimes I want the game to say, okay, you're struggling, take a step back to the part you can kick ass at for a bit. Yeah. I think a game can be hard, it can be challenging if one of two things is true. If it's not a struggle just to get to the part that you're practicing, and I think like boss runbacks can really hurt that. Tunic has been really nice about that. Tunic at least puts checkpoints like right at the bosses, so even if I have a hard time with the boss, I don't have to do any kind of run back. I can just keep doing the boss until I get it. If they do that, or if they give you options, like if you get stuck on a boss, a fair number of Souls games do this, where if you get stuck on a boss, you can actually just leave and go somewhere else and try something else or do something. Yes, I am playing Tunic. Was it last Friday? Oh god, I guess it was last Friday. I streamed like the first hour of Tunic and I really enjoyed it. I've been playing a lot in my own time, and I think I'm getting on near the end. For anyone familiar with Tunic, I'm at the swamp now, which seems to be fairly far in. Void Bastards of the Iron Man challenge is definitely a different experience. You can't fail your way forward, but like normal. A lot of planning weapons based on enemies on the ship and rationing resources. I did... Okay, so here's the thing about Hard Bastard. When I played through on hard, I did escape with no deaths. So I can play Void Bastards without failing forward. It's just a question on whether or not I can do that on this particular mode. What's up, Shadows? Good to see you tonight. Bosses are pretty much right by their checkpoints. The environment indicates... Yeah, no, the Tunic does a great job of signposting that you're about to come up on a boss. I do love that about it. Which developers to stop aping Dark Souls designs and mechanics as if they were gospel. Yeah, I want to make it perfectly clear. Hi, Arcanes. Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry, I get on tears. How's the suffering going on tonight? I'm gonna try and get my money back for quinoa. We haven't actually started any suffering yet. I'm still enjoying the rambling, but we will get on with it. I gotta rip this band-aid off tonight for sure. I love Tunic. I think Tunic's a fantastic game. The thing about Tunic, though, is what makes it fantastic is the Zelda elements and the exploration in particular. The combat is fine, except when it comes to bosses, I am really not enjoying the bosses in Tunic. I feel like they're too Souls-like. So I'm firmly in the camp that Tunic is a great game as is. I feel like it would be perfect if it pulled back on the Souls-like elements. If it was just a straight Zelda game, I think it would be better than most actual Zelda games, frankly. Done 2 bosses in Necess. Bosses in Necess are pretty hard, aren't they? Doom Peak backfired. Otis just played the game before anyone could invoke proper Doom. Boss run back was a shit decision. No one can convince me otherwise. I mean, it's developers setting different expectations for players and what they want them to prove. In games with limited resources, like Estus flasks, limited healing, the boss run back is part of the overall challenge. Can you get back to the boss with the resources that you need? I understand the challenge. I just don't respect it very much anymore. Going to play the rest of Elysia Eternum? Probably. I really want to just make a fresh character and start playing through the campaign in Neverwinter Nights and do basically what I was talking about. Have one character that I take through different campaigns and stuff. So maybe if I reach that maybe if I reach that level range for it, I might go back to it, or I might just go back with the character I was blasting through it anyway and see the rest of the story. Proud of beating Sekiro, it's for sure. I think a few things in his favor. Ninja-like maneuverability, you only use the XP of the current skill point bar upon death. I would love to get back to Sekiro someday. It's one of those games that I feel bad I haven't gone back to yet. Tunic's amazing. It starts with a cute little Zelda game that reveals itself as Dark Souls battler and then goes places. I like that it goes places. I don't like the Dark Souls battler as much, honestly. Probably did Christmas gift exchange tonight. Family Man possible. Remember Valis being either really cool or... Well, we're gonna find out. It has been requested. Also, congratulations. Congratulations, everybody, on completing the Phantasy Star challenge. The plan is, we finished the last leg of Morrowind, which is Blood Moon. Should take... It'll either be done next week or the week after. And then there are 2 games that I want to stream, short games. Each one won't take more than 2 or 3 nights. I want to stream 2 games, and then we'll get to Phantasy Star. So, ideally, hopefully, in theory, we get to Phantasy Star by the end of the month. If not, it'll be like the first week of February, I think. What is this? Oh, damn, I like that. Nice. That is a... That's interesting. Do me a favor. Arcane, do me a favor. Send me the actual file over Discord. Because wherever that's hosted, it wants to do the stupid WebP thing. Souls, I think the issue I had with stuff like Bloodborne is kind of small. So the load times. Don't mean dying a lot. If I die, I want to be able to reset quickly. I gotcha. Been playing Tunic New Game Plus. They actually had new enemy places. Interesting. I did not know there was a New Game Plus. I'm not surprised though, considering the other Souls-like elements it has. WebP is a Chrome thing, I think. I actually installed an extension. Ooh, if there's an extension for that, I should do that. Because I hate that WebP shit. Main artist for Phantasy Star is Rieko Kodama, who is, like, at this point, a legendary female JRPG dev. First female creators in the genre and only person to work on all 4 titles, eventually working her way up to director. Produced Guys of Arcadia, very nice. A very important person, then. Good to know. Anyway, chat, let's get to the magazine, shall we? Let's make this happen. After all, I have promised a night of legendary suffering, and that's not going to happen if we don't get off of classified information, because the suffering is not here. I mean, you could try, but it's not going to get very far, so. It linked you straight to JPG on a PC browser. Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but that's where I'm at anyway. It's also something I don't really want to futz with in the middle of the stream, so. Yeah, this is commonplace suffering, so. So what do we got featured? Okay, so just so everybody knows, Super Double Dragon and Super Valis 4 have already been requested. You don't need to worry about that. Thank you, Arcane. Super Double Dragon has an unlimited continues code. Super Valis 4 has an easy mode, which is germane to the discussion we were just having. Sim Earth has a sound test, which, Oh, and you can also see the end of the game. I guess Sim Earth technically has an ending. That's kind of odd. I'm not sure what would trigger the ending, but okay. Aerobiz has a sound test. Turtles 4 has bonus turtles. Oh, it seems to have like a full-on debug menu, actually. Extra bats and Batman Returns, and an all Ripken team and Cal Ripken's baseball. If you ever wanted to just weigh yourself down with Ripkins, well, now you can. But anyway, chat, let's get on with some Super Double Dragon. Let's play some of these games so we can get to the actual suffering of the evening. I honestly don't want to keep this from y'all too long. I feel like you're going to be very excited when you see this. Sun going Red Giant probably ended. Good point. Good point. Like in Outer Wilds. Simmer at the ending, the game cuts to a screen that just says go play a That just bearing my existence on this future or those places. Yeah, hell yeah. Let's play some video games. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go punch some shadow gangers or whatever the hell they are called. I don't even remember. One reason I'm excited to see how this game came out, I was intrigued by the design choices of the main characters. Super Double Dragon's on Steam. No kidding. So this was 92. I don't remember us ever playing this, honestly. And I'm trying to remember if it came up in the magazine and we just skipped over it or what. Mission 1! Oh, I can't punch the phones. Huh. This runs like ass. That's surprising. Outer Wilds does the start point. We played it, I'm sure. I like the little details. Bleh. Okay, that's... I have a block. Oh! Oh, your block is actually a counter. That's super cool. Ah! That was pretty funny. Okay, that's... Okay, there's my jump button. And there's... Okay. I found it. I found punch and I found kick. We're in for a good time now, chat. Now you're the era of everyone abuses steroids. Look, if your male protagonist wasn't just a glistening mountain of meat, could he really be called a man? Eclipsed by our enjoyment of Double Dragon 3. You didn't put enjoyment in quotation marks. I can't take you seriously. Had to keep up. Ow. Steroids make you look different every game? Yeah, I would think so. No Double Dragon Neon. What is expect for Double Dragon? Double Dragon Neon is singular in its majesty. Guy brought a fucking boomerang to a nunchuck fight? Seriously? No Skelebass making quips in the background, clearly inferior. Yeah, that really, Skullpocalypse or whatever the fuck his name was. He really made that game. Like, he was the tone of the game. He was such a mood. Skullmageddon, thank you. I want this stick. You will taste my stick. Stupid COVID brain idea, Double Dragon Dynasty Wars. That could be really cool, honestly. That sounds like a really genuinely neat. Ow! Wow, knife to the face kills you, chat. Did you know that? Did you have any idea that was the case? I don't like. All right, right away, I don't like how tenaciously they box you in. Like, I don't like that there's basically no way to get out from being pincered in this. What the fuck was that? Knife to meet you. The one memorable not, like, look at this. Look at this. And if you try to jump, they just punch you in the dick. Can't believe they have a recolored main character. There we go. That's what I needed. What the fuck? This stick is a trap. This guy just does whatever the fuck he wants. Yeah, the names and the... Oh, God, we have played this. I do remember this now. I do remember this game now. Yakuza Dynasty Warriors is what you want? Can't believe they were originally called Jimmy and Bimmy. I didn't even want to pick up the stick. The game made me do that. Wow, this is great. I'm really enjoying this. Yep, this is super. This is really fun. Cool Double Dragon game they got here. The unique feature of an elevator not present in any other beat 'em up. Okay, I'm thinking maybe you just need to like block counter everything in this. So what happens right after you win a Vegas Stakes? They take you out back. Because honestly, you can just leave your block up, and if they punch into it, you get an automatic counter. Oh sweet, let's do it again. Or they can just do that. You know, we'll give it one more credit. I think we all miss a Bobo. As I take a Warriors game that isn't Dragon Warrior, wait. Oh, Dynasty Warriors. Not Dragon Warrior, Jesus Christ. Isn't Dynasty Warriors 9 at this point? I don't even block counter the knife guy. Ow. Pop, 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 pop. So they can actually out-prioritize you in a straight slugfest. Like, if you punch a dude, he can actually just punch you and stun lock you. Cool, they tried a thing, they don't have the experience or talent to do open world stuff. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about Dynasty Warriors 9. Holy shit, that was cool. Moving parable for the cycle of violence. While this game doesn't have so many flaws, I really do like the style. Yeah, unfortunately, like it looks good. I'm surprised at how it runs. Okay, unsurprisingly, you cannot block swords with your bare forearms. Probably should have known that going in, but you know what? I had to try it, goddammit. It looks good. I'm surprised it runs so badly. But yeah, the combat in this is just not fun. And I mean, if your beat 'em up does not have fun combat, that is a big, big problem. Jimmy and Bimmy are not bad enough dudes to save the president's daughter. Oh, you can't block counter this guy. He just fucks you up. That's cool. Pretty neat when you take a core mechanic like that and you're just like, nah, it don't work no more. That guy can block. Good for him. Final Fight came out 2 years earlier and ran much smoother. It's weird. It's honestly really surprising. Like, there's not that much going on. Oh, that guy was the boss? God, that's so stupid. Short for Bimantha. I do like that guy gets really, like, he gets really grumpy and punches the ground because he's so upset he got knocked down. Is the name Bimmy not just a meme here? No, his legal name is Bimmy. Input reading is right up there with Golden Axe. Dude, what the? I was in the middle of a combo and they're like, nah, we're just gonna punch you. Bimithy. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately, this one's just not very well put together. It seems like they were trying to go for a more, like, a more interesting, more complicated combat system, but they just did not balance it well. Bimithy Barnum Bubsy, you're in so much trouble, mister. We should name our next RPG character Bimithy. It's so much more dignified than Bubsy. We can finally add a little class to our RPG playthroughs. Yet not so different that they couldn't be related. So also super moves. Do you know, offhand, do you know how to do super moves? Is it top button? No, top button gets you killed. Big fan of Bimithy for 2024. Big Bimithy energy. God damn it. I didn't even want to grab on that guy. Charge up the meter with L or R, then press a button. Oh, okay. I'm sure these guys will give me plenty of time to charge up. It's just like one of my animes. Yeah, the moment I pressed it, he's like, nah, fucking die. Butt slammer, never to return. Okay, well, I can do a spinning dude guy. Okay. Nope, that... cool. Okay, I have definitely had enough of this. That was not great. I hope Valis is more super than that. Shades of the accursed Mega Man charge beam. Super. We got another super game. Super Valis 4. Why 4? What happened to 1, 2, and 3? Did they not make the cut? At the end of the century! The reddish moon symbolizing the evil spirit world rises in the sky. Valis! The followers of the evil spirit are resurrected with the rising moon. That dude on the left looks fucking rad. Gallagher, king of the evil spirit's forces, bellows to all who listen. You'll destroy the dream world first and then eliminate all who are not part of the evil spirit's reign. Valis intravenous. Yuko Aso, goddess of the celestial Valis, awards divine Valis sword to the young maiden from the dream world. Lena receives the Valis sword to uphold her strength as a Valis warrior. She's the only one who possesses the power to defeat Gallagher. Mighty maiden, the bell tolls for Valis gates you with a big hammer. Good thing we're not playing as a watermelon. This is from Telnet Japan, 1992. Game start. Game, no, not hard. Jump shot item, sure. Yes, that's, oh, okay, that's game start, whatever. I hope we're on normal. Valis Fantasy Soldier Episode 4 Mighty Maiden. Pictured here. Act 1 Vicanti. All Valis games are platform games. Takes Valis X, an erotic visual novel released for Windows in 2006. Something, yep. Valis series playthrough is on, chat. I am sold. We're doing it. Okay, we have definitely never played this before. Unless we have, and I forgot. I mean, you know, I can respect a game that starts out with inverted tentacle skulls crawling along the ground. Like, they're kind of badass looking. Yeah, responsive enough. Controls feel sufficiently tight. Game got a sequel in 2006. Can I jump high enough to get up there? There's no double... Oh! Cool, okay. Can I shoot projectiles? Ah, I think that... No. No. I don't know how to activate. Oh, okay. Oop, oh, I think I just consumed... Okay, I think I just consumed all my items without realizing it. Well, that was dumb of me. Ow. This is like Astyanax? Yeah, it kind of is, actually. So, like, do I need to climb up there or what? Can we go this way? No, I can't go that way. Doing good for hard. Oh, it is on hard, isn't it? Well, that sucks. I thought I chose normal. How'd you get set on the hard difficulty? Dude, I don't know. Like, I went into the options menu like 3 times. Vicanti Dominator! DS30 ability, Boomerang Cutter. Oh, Christ, hi. Ow. That's interesting. That's his life bar down there? Can I just damage boost this guy, honestly? Explode. Yeah, the highlighting was unclear. It's hard to tell. When there's only 2 options, it's hard to tell if it's the white thing you're selecting or the red thing you're selecting. Yeah. Yeah, probably. Those are a double jump or something you're supposed to have. Yeah, I don't know if there's like some mechanic I'm missing or... The other buttons don't do anything. There's attack and there's jump and there's like swap through items. I like that background. That background's pretty. Has to be an OVA somewhere, no doubt. No doubt. Attack, jump, and pew. Yeah, my sub-weapon attack is just up and attack. She beat death on the first level of the Metroidvania. She's off to a good start. Yeah, think about poor sad sack Alucard. Runs into death at the beginning of his game, and death takes all his cool shit. I loved up and attack. Nice character model, too. Just well animated. Not a lot going on in the level at the moment, I notice. Is there like a... Oh, there's a dash. Okay, there's a dash. Now I can really cook. Looks like it should be a Sega game. Yeah, I get that. I get that. It does have that appearance to it, doesn't it? Ow. Give me that. Okay, that's a cool weapon. I like that. Should you be whipping those candles? Unfortunately, there's nothing in them. I was hoping, but okay, apparently you can't hit multiple enemies at once. It's kind of a pain. What's up, Emerald? How you doing tonight? This is original TurboGrafx 16. Excuse me, granddads. I wonder if there's any way to... Hello. Flying sword wizard man. Now this is reminding me of Magic Sword. I think it just leveled up. And Grunkles. Aw, Grunkle Stan. Ah, shit, I didn't even see him. Off topic, what do you think about last name Dick Ping? What? What the hell is that? Never heard that before. Oh, that guy's gonna shoot me, isn't he? No, he's not. Gravity Falls is so good, it's absurd how badly Disney botched that. I mean, I only ever saw it after it went to... I died. I only ever saw it after it went to Disney Plus. Can I start from here? Don't make me do the entire castle again. It's not that exciting. Fuck, game. Oh my god. Look, game, you're decent, but you don't have enough going on for this, okay? You do not have enough going on to not checkpoint. Like, this is just straight up a waste of time. Like, if I remember correctly, that's the only enemy on this floor. Yep. What's up, Neverend? So you're familiar with good old Valis? Boop, beep. Now we get the fun of the gold soldiers showing up with the tentacle skulls, so I can't hit them both at the same time and have to take damage. Game has style points, but not enough substance. Yeah, I agree with that. It's a fine game as it is, but there's just not enough going on in it. Oh god, PM Collector Boy, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. That's not knowledge I want or need. Would this be better if you're on normal difficulty? No, because if anything, it'd be even emptier. I assume on normal difficulty, there's probably even fewer enemies. And then what are you doing? You're just running around. Like, I don't need to be playing this to do that. Also, those guys are exactly the wrong height level. My god, stop it. I just realized those guys are shooting eyeballs at me. Castlevania Dominator, General Dolgan, ability, jump and fire. He jumps. Does he fire? Oh my god, that's a big fire. Oh, okay, he's got a couple fires. Oh, that's just, okay, that doesn't do damage. That's just a force blast. Game kind of looks like the Genesis one somewhat. Yeah, somebody else commented that earlier. It really looks like it should be a Sega game. Oh, what the hell? No, 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 no. No, dude, what a fucking piece of shit, dude. That is cheating. That was so lame. All right, we're done with this. I guess the suffering did start early tonight. Man, that was crap. I watched Owl House. I have not, no. I have not. And he was jumping! He would jump, and he would shoot, and he would jump, and he would shoot, and then he did low jumps that I couldn't get under, and I died. Because also touching him just does, apparently, a shit ton of damage. Get on before you die of old age? Alright, I'll see what I can do. If my old brain can hold this information in my head. Alright, cool. Second page of classified information has the Combatribes. Extra credits, super hard difficulty in 1-round match. You fucking terror in the NFL. Dead Heat Scramble, you can track select. Mega Man 3, you got some passwords if you just want to skip around the game. And then special passwords in Flying Warriors. Digging through our blast to the past files, we found a couple of special passwords you can try it on Flying Warriors for the NES. I have no memory of this game whatsoever. Well, okay, I guess we'll check it out. Owl House is so good and super gay. I wonder why Disney forced it to end. Who could say, really? Oh, we have to do Combatribes too? Never seen this either? Alright, well this will be a learning experience for all of us then. Shut up, Megman. Flying warriors? Question mark. Culture Brain presents Flying Warriors. I mean, they're going in the right direction here. Yuminosuke Project. Flying Warriors. Is this it's superheroes? Starring, oh god, we get credits. Rick Stalker, that is an unfortunate name. That is a really unfortunate name. Hayato Go. Mary Lynn. Greg, oh, okay. Jimmy Cutler Jr. What happened to Jimmy Cutler Sr.? Yeah, I know Culture Brain presents. Shut the fuck up. Let me play the video game. If that's even your real name. Yeah, I know what it is. This is not hard to figure out. Can I play the video game? Can you actually play this video game? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. Finally. What? Yeah, beginner. Standard. What is going on? A long time ago, there were two big powers in the world. Called the light dimension. Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Sure. Demonix, the king of the dark dimension, gathered his thong of soldiers in black armor and that's racist, and declared war against the light dimension. Powers clashed and the sky was dyed blood red. Finally, the long battle was over with the victory of the Dragon Lord, the hero of the light dimension, and Demonix was sealed up by the power of the Mandara Talisman. But he left the mysterious words, I will be back when the red evil... That's not even mysterious! He is specifically telling you when he's gonna come back. Years later, an ominous red star appeared in the night sky. Gee, I fucking wonder what's about to happen, folks. Just then, 5 shooting lights came down towards the ground. Pictured here. Rick Stalker. Yeah, he looks the part. He was brought by the Kung Fu Master Gen Lao Tzu. Rick, don't forget that the secret of Kung Fu is defense. It's important that you defend the mark when it is shown on your body. Let's practice the basics. Oh god, I'm not gonna get out of the tutorial, am I? Defend the mark on your body, attack the mark on the enemy's body. Controller operation. Defend upper. Defend middle. Defend lower. Defend upper. Middle. Lower. Attack upper. Attack middle. Attack. There's one button to defend and there's one button to attack. You basically just chance to throw. Mash everything. Well done, you have mastered the art of Kung Fu. That's it. That's all you gotta do. That's Kung Fu. The blue mark indicates where you can inflict heavy damage, and the star marking indicates where you can eliminate the enemy with one blow. Let's do a practice match. I'll be your opponent. Brace yourself. Come on. Ow. Yeah, milk, I guess. Having no pride, a successor here, no Ken, you need more training. Oh, for Christ's sake. I thought I was doing fine. Good luck surviving the mandatory tutorial, yeah. Well done, you mastered the art of Kung Fu. Again. Hooray, let's do another practice match. I fucking love it. Like, I knocked his ass down so many times, and then it's like, you need more practice. You suck. Totally pushed, by the way. You defeated again and have gained 1,000 experience points. Your level's increased. Rick is alone in the mountains as usual, brushing up on his kung fu skills. Oh, Lord have mercy. Wait, these guys don't have indicators or anything. They just explode when you kick them. Ow. Why is it raining men? That guy just fell straight in the drink. You've drunk the magic water and recovered your energy. Incredible. Truly incredible. You've gotten the KO gauge. Good for you. What-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! Appreciate they ever put in this NES game. It seems like creators are trying very hard with what they had at the time. Hermit, I heard the angel is mourning over the loss of her robe. Rick, find the robe and take it to her. Who? What? Huh? At least this game doesn't have fall damage. Hello. I lost my robe. I can't return to my home without that robe, sob. Okay, bye. It's really cool. Looks really good. The design is interesting. Maybe with a high execution for those 1v1 fights. Ow. Like, I just flung himself in my head and then exploded. This is getting a little annoying. And then the game just randomly throws a healing item at you. It dark. These look like demon people. Still explode on contact, though. That guy was in there. Wait. What is this? What is this? Am I supposed to be... Okay. All right, we take this down. What is going on? I got KO gauge. I can apparently KO some motherfuckers now. Kung Fu Master, but not as cool. Oh god, what was that? What is this? Kick. Give me that KO gauge. Yeah, KO gauge, but will you use KO gauge? I mean, probably not. Since we never talked about... Oh, that did something. Wonder how I did that. It's Purple Reamer. Okay, this is not what the tutorial taught me to handle. All right? What was the purpose of your goddamn tutorial if I'm just gonna be fighting a goddamn gargoyle? I won't stop at this. If I continue, where do I continue from? Oh, okay, I get to start from this fight. Ow. Ow. Ow! Quit making this complicated. Okay, I kicked him in the dick and he died. We trained him wrong as a joke. A tusked soldier appeared. Who are you? Identify yourself. Your life is in my hands. Be prepared. Ah, now we have... Oh my god. Holy, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. Okay, this is different. Okay, this goes way faster than tutorial. Get up, fuckface. No, get it! Okay, well. Fortunately, it's easy enough still that you can just kind of mash and win. I found the angel's robe. Amazing, incredible. Now I gotta figure out how to get back to where I was. Offhand, I have no idea how to do that. Ow. Ow, I hate it down here. Wait, this is where I was before. Is there a Rygar battle yo-yo you can get? I doubt it very much. I think I gotta go up and around again. That super sucks. Actually, I'm getting plenty of KO gauge, which does fuck all. Okay, I would really just love to be able to go this way. But you know what? I don't think you can actually. Because I don't think you can jump onto that platform. Then how the hell are you supposed to get back? Oh, good. No, this is exactly what I wanted. All sprites not moving relative to the background is cheating. Oh god, this guy just like kind of locks his ass to the top of your screen. I'm sorry, I can't get back to Angel Lady. She's just gonna have to live without a robe. That is also the most annoying low life indicator I've ever heard. Press select. Oh, okay. So I guess that's the supply of potions and shit. Oh, I think this loops around. I think we actually just looped around the world. That's convenient. Just gotta keep going, and eventually we'll find Angel Lady. Can't progress without getting the Angel. Okay, so I think we just climb up here, and then we jump off of here. Whee! Part of me feels like this is supposed to be like a Fist of the North Star game. Oh, my robe, thank you very much. What are you talking about? I'm keeping it. It's very soft. Let me show you a secret in the ravine. Somebody once said they were going to show me a secret in a ravine, and I woke up with a concussion. Let me just clip you through all the walls, Rick. Rick obtained a mysterious orb at the... Oh, finally. We can ponder, chat. You went back to tell Gen the whole story. Oh, you've obtained the Orb of Courage. The time has come at last. You must cross the ocean and go to China, my motherland. Your fate is waiting for you. My fate? What on earth? What is waiting for... What? What are we talking about? What's going on? China! Ominous music. Just Gen told him Rick visited the Shorin Temple, the head temple of Kung Fu. Fusetsu, you must be Rick. I heard all about you from Mr. Gen. Let me see your skills. Oh, god damn it. Oh, god damn it. Wait, that was an R. That was a reversal. Boy, I hope this is a battle you're supposed to lose. I don't think it is. Haha. Ah. Yeah, I did it. As any character starts to rush, certain characters can reverse head strikes. Oh, okay. I've gained 400 experience points. Your level is increased. Part of a series of games called the Hiryu no Ken series. Interesting. Well done, Rick. Now proceed to the next step. Ensetsu. Welcome to the second chamber. The step is tougher than the previous one. Oh, this is super exciting. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. I'm having a great time. Why is my orb flashing? What do you want with my orb, video game? Ah, beat his ass. Ah, beat his ass. Wow, okay. You start a rush and you just flatten him. Lose Flying Dragon, both the NES game and N64 game. 500 experience points. I got a shield. The Mirror of Mercury. Great job, I grant you the Mirror of Mercury. I see that you may be the hero the world is waiting for. Rick entered into the secret chamber. I'm Rakan. This is the last chamber. The orb you've obtained is a part of the Mandara talisman, which was used to seal up Demonix a long time ago. The soldiers of the Dark Dimension broke the Mandara talisman and released the demon. You must find the missing pieces of the broken Mandara and seal up the demon again. Do you really think I can do it? This is a time to test your true powers. Take the last lesson and reveal your powers. But I did the thing. Ow, you fuck. Ow. Rick, open your eyes now. Transform when your energy shows his real identity in the Dark Dimension. You can only use mystic spells. Your KO gauge is full. Transform, Rick. Transform. Oh my god. What the fuck? Howling fire! Ow! I turned fucking purple. No, I want the rush. Howling fire! Wow, fuck you, dude. No, I think I will stop at this, actually. You are mistaken, Rick. This is the end of the road for you. You do not deserve the Mandara talisman, sadly. Alright, anyway. Now we gotta play Combatribes. Combatribes. I was doing so well before I came to Sentai Warrior. Series continued up to 2000, damn. Combat tribes. Combat tribes. Combat tribes. Combat tribes. The Combat Tribes is coming to New York City, the center of all evil in the United States. They've heard a rumor about a mysterious organization, Ground Zero, controls the street gangs in America. New York City, center of all evil. I wonder if the Ground Zero leader is here. I have no idea. Well, he's probably at those towers behind you. Let's go where the action is. That's where we can find the Ground Zero leader. American Technos. Give me the one play. We can be Berserker, Belova, or Blitz. Well, I like making fuck, so we're gonna do Berserker. 17 feet tall, what the fuck? New York City Ground Zero, they knew. Oh my god, this is hideous. The motorcycle nuclear warheads. What the shit, dude? There is something, like, inherently grotesque about this game to me. Yeah, they knew Loader High. They knew back in 1992, and they did nothing. It's like muscle cheat. Yeah, kinda? Like, these dudes are really weirdly proportioned. Like, this guy is what, like 7 feet tall? But 2 of those feet are his head? This is a Double Dragon creator's attempt at making another big hit and it didn't take off. Well, I can tell you why. Move! Fats, hey you guys, what are you doing? These guys are wimps. I'll blast them with my slab of lumber chain. Will ya now? His arms are bigger than his legs. I think he just skips leg day, personally. Oh my god, he is blasting me with his lumber. Are you checking? Okay, you need to fucking die, bro. Oh my god, he just impaled me with his lumber. This is absurd. This is so dumb. I knocked his lumber off. Yeah, way more entertaining than the Kung Fu game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. It's like Fat Hulk Hogan. Or, you know, modern Hulk Hogan. Hey, fathead, what do you know about Ground Zero? It's a memorial to all the people. Nothing, I'm just a okay. Well, then who does know something, you slob? The demon clowns know that. Oh, God, we have to fight juggalos, chat. We have to fight juggalos on Coney Island. Yeah, level 1 was 2 screens. I bet, you know what? I bet level 2 is gonna be 2 screens. The demon clowns! Never pre-forget. Oh my God! I didn't even get the chance to do anything. That's a pretty good move, honestly. Get somebody down, just pick them up, and just beat everyone else's asses with them. I mean, okay, look, just in terms of combat, like this one is like nice and visceral. The controls are simple and responsive. You just absolutely cream the shit out of people. Okay, that's pretty funny. New fighting tech, hit a dude with another dude. Double Dragon Career still knew shit about making satisfying combat. I was gonna say, I am gonna do this indefinitely. Move! If this is the boss, yeah, I think every level is just 1 screen of mooks and 1 screen of boss. Yeah, here, you can't defeat me, I'll fry you with my breath. Yeah, he will, actually. Okay, this kind of sucks. Like, is there a jump button? I don't think you can jump in this. If there's a way to jump, I can't figure it out. And it makes closing the distance on guys like this a huge pain in the ass. To then tabletop RP game once, GM said I punched my opponent's head and had my fist stuck. I just swung the whole body at the next guy. Let's even kill the Joker real quick. Ow, fuck. Training punch and kick at the same time? Nah, it doesn't work. Yeah, there we go. Oh shit. I think I just pissed him off. I think I liked him better when he just said, oh my God, dude. I like him better when he just had fire. That spinning kick is sick. Ow. Fucker. God, Jesus, dude. Can I continue from like right here? Can I continue at all? Select is continue. At least your health bar is nice and beefy. Dancing monkeys or what? I don't even want to guess at this point. Hey, Billiard Head, what do you know about Ground Zero? Not much, I'm just a... Okay. I do know the boss is a woman. What? If you want more details, go to Lexington King Disco on the Lower East Side. Alright, we're going to a disco now. Techno. The Slash Skate Screamers. Oh, this is great. This is really something special. It's interesting. I'm taking a bunch of hits, but I'm not taking damage per se. And they still have a very manly rat, so... Frankly, I'm not sure what's going on. Okay, now I'm taking damage. I don't know why I wasn't before. Maybe it's one of those weird life bars where it's actually longer than what it's showing. This is great. I'm really enjoying this. Never refreshing these roller girl mooks aren't sexualized. Yeah, definitely. Ow. Probably the chunkiest health bar you've ever seen a bar. Oh, we gotta move to the left instead. Yeah, see the Combatribes. Salamanders told me about you. I'm afraid you'll not learn anything from me. I will destroy you right here now. So this is oh my god. What the fuck? Ow. Okay, I think I'm good. I don't need this guy wilding out on me with this fucking hammer. I think I'm satisfied. I have combated the tribes. We'll never find ground zero at this rate, chat. We forgot. This is the fuck you lose now, boss. Yeah, the audio is also pretty garish. That's why I like to hear grunt fodder. I never need to see that again, but I'm glad I saw it once. The terrorists have in fact won. All right. Anyway, time. It's Star Foxing time, chat. We're gonna get Star Foxy. So, we weren't really able to talk about the Star Fox comic last time because it was formatted really badly. So basically, okay, so at this point we're past the story of the original Star Fox game. Andross was defeated. The Lilat system is at peace. But there's some random ass attacks going on in Sector X or Sector Y. I forget which one has the space rays. So the Star Fox squad goes to investigate, and indeed, they're being thwacked by space rays. Only 6 stages. Wikipedia says some are longer than 2 screens. Wow, amazing. Technos kind of struggle to keep up momentum on SNES. Yeah. It looks bad. We're out of fuel and Slippy is gone. Not to mention being attacked by stingrays. I don't understand these creatures used to be pussycats. Now they're tigers. So they're getting thwomped and thwacked. Sitting ducks, but then they notice something. They notice that there's some kind of little transmitter on these things. Make sure alignment sensors are online. Look carefully, see the antenna, target that with your laser, and then they fly around bedooming and kapowing all the little transmitters. Because the space rays are nice. The space rays are nice and peaceful, but somebody's been screwing around with them. Someone's sending the signal to attack. Who'd be so devious and cruel? I can only think of one person. Slippy was apparently kidnapped by the Emperor's Guard. And somehow... they use this plot twist decades before, chat. Somehow, Andross returned. Slippy survived. Can we survive? Fox is right. We're not going anywhere without fuel. So they're stuck in Sector Y or wherever without fuel. But then all of a sudden, something's coming out of the black hole. I mean, they call it the black hole, but it's more like the Technicolor hole. Meanwhile, Slippy wakes up and he's captured by Andross. I'm not so easily beaten, Toad. My power is growing again. You may have destroyed the telekinetic amplifier, but I have other, shall we say, tools. Fox is a fool and will pay a fool's price. Oh, and then they actually do us the service of giving us Andross's backstory here. I will not rest until Fox and all others who have humiliated me have reaped their just rewards. Don't you know my tale? My beloved foster parents were both upstanding android pigs on Canaria. When they were killed by a Canarian military experiment, I vowed to get even. I mean, that's fair. Down with the military-industrial complex. Am I right? So I sought revenge and entered the academy to learn the ways of my enemy. But you're exiled to the end of the universe. Fate is strange. I landed on a planet inhabited by dull lizards. But there was also the ruins of a lost civilization. The lizards could not have made such advances. Wow, kind of racist here. There had been a more ancient race on the planet. In a crumbling library, I found the secrets of the ancient race. There I learned how to build a telekinetic amplifier. Now that my masterpiece is destroyed, I will destroy the destroyers. The stingrays of Sector Y are in my control. So then there's a really neat transition up here from Fox, from Slippy yelling Fox to Fox yelling is coming from the black hole. I was kidding about the space whale. Star Fox wasn't. Space whale emerges majestically from the black hole. It spews fuel canisters. They refuel and then starts talking. Greetings, Fox McCloud. Fear me not. This may appear to be a Seatian being, but it is a transdimensional manifestation of a starship. We have come through the black hole warp field from the far side of the galaxy to save the Lilat system. Fox McCloud, one of our crew wishes to speak with you. Stand by. Junior. And then he's like, oh my god, it's my father. Holy shit. Yeah, they took some fucking liberties with the Star Fox comic. I mean, they obviously did with the Super Mario one. They took even more with the Zelda one, but man, they just went to town on the Star Fox one. Fox's dad flying around a transdimensional whale. It's more likely than you think. So yeah, this will obviously be continued. I don't think this comic lasts too much longer. Like, we're in August right now. September, October, November, December. I want to say it doesn't last all the way to December, but I'm not sure. As a kid, I didn't fully appreciate this comic. I really liked the Mario one, and I thought the Zelda one was okay. But the comics that came after, Star Fox and, spoiler alert, Metroid, I wasn't into them as much, and part of that was the art style. I've come around to appreciating them in my in my wise old age, but yeah. So we'll see how much farther this one goes. So anyway, chat, we've reached the halfway point of the evening, and we've reached the threshold. We've reached the cusp of the terror that I have promised you. I don't think there's much more that can be done at this point. Excuse me, my cough's getting to me. I am overcome with emotion at what is about to transpire. I find it funny that Zelda comics depicted Link as a dummy, considering the brainy puzzles the series is known for. It is interesting, isn't it? The different, like, narrative representations of Link, like the old Super Mario Bros. Super Show version of Link was just like a huge dude bro asshole. What is this background music? This background music is from a game called Traverse, Starlight, and Prairie. This is apparently the background for Jungle 2. I don't know it. Adds a surrealism to the whole coughing. Yeah, Himbo Link. Canonical Faces of Evil, Wand of Gamelon Link. This is funny because Link basically has no characterization at all within the early Zelda games, at least. Other than, I guess, being a generally nice guy in Link's Awakening. Link had to be the himbo because Captain N was the real brains. That's true. Nobody could be cooler than Captain N. He had the tools, he had the talent. He had that hot princess by his side. She was really hot. All right, chat. I can't put it off any longer. We're doing this. Brace yourselves, gird your loins, buttress your feelings, chat. Buttress them, I say. Here we go. This feature is called The Name of the Game. With hundreds of games for all 3 Nintendo systems, the video game market can be a confusing place. If a Game Boy title is the same name as an NES game, does that mean they're the same game? Maybe, maybe not. Is the Super NES game going to be a sequel, or is it the same as the NES game in a Super version? These are the kind of questions players are asking, so we set out to try and clear things up and found out that they were even more confusing than we first thought. So, chat. What a treasure trove, and the treasure is shit. So here's the deal. Nintendo Power, in their infinite wisdom, decided that the whole naming scheme that we ourselves have made fun of and picked apart and picked on deserved some kind of denouement, deserved some kind of assistance breaking apart. So they took it upon themselves to take these series where everything, like a series that crosses over between NES and Game Boy and Super NES, and the name's the same but sometimes different, but sometimes different games, but sometimes the same games. They were like, we'll just break all this down. And as a kid, this was a very interesting feature to me. Because, you know, I didn't play the Addams Family series. I didn't play that much of the Adventure Island series. So it was very interesting to see how it all broke down. Now, though, as a streamer, beholden to the whims of my chat and my community, this is a feature of absolute abject horror. This is a feature that takes some of the worst series possible, or at least series that have some of the worst games possible, and lays them all out for you, making them all immediately accessible to those degenerates in chat, bold enough to put them in front of us. Did you ever look at European Fester's Quest on stream? I did not, actually, and this might be a really good excuse to do that. So I'm at least gonna read this before we start diving into this, and this is a 4-page feature. This isn't even the half of it, chat. Same name, different game. The companies we often call licensees are software publishers. Some of them, such as Capcom and Virgin Games, usually create their own games using their own development teams. Many others, however, buy games either from other publishers or from the companies that develop them. Sometimes, when a licensee is publishing a game for more than one system, they might have different development companies create the different versions. The developers carefully guard their techniques, and although they sell the publishing rights to their work, they often retain the original copyrights on their ideas and codes. Because the developers are working independently of each other, the games can end up being quite different. There are a couple of reasons for a licensee to use different developers for the same title. First, some developers specialize in creating games for a single system. Second, if a licensee wants to release a version for each system at the same time, they might want to make the development process move more quickly by having 3 different companies working at once. THQ, for example, often uses different developers for games in the same series. That's why Super NES's Wayne's World is completely different from its Game Boy game with the same title. So they break down the Addams Family. Sunsoft put Fester's Quest out in 1989 before the hit movie was made. It's completely different from the Ocean games that followed. So yeah, Sunsoft had Fester's Quest in '89, and then Ocean did NES Addams Family, Game Boy Addams Family, and Super NES Addams Family. I think, I want to say all of them are different games. I remember NES Addams Family is much more of a puzzle game. SNES Addams Family is actually pretty decent. I don't remember the Game Boy one that well. And then, of course, there's the Scourge of Pugsley Scavenger Hunt, which I'm surprised Nintendo Power didn't remind people of this. But SNES Pugsley Scavenger Hunt and Game Boy... Wait, are these all different too? SNES Pugsley Scavenger Hunt is a big piece of shit. What's the official Scavenger Hunt replacement game? I'm not gonna worry about that tonight. If y'all really, really want to inflict that upon yourselves, fine. I have buttressed my own feelings against this feature tonight, chat. I'm ready for anything. I'm ready to take on the challenge. So if you... Now, you need to be specific here, okay? You need to be specific. If you want to play a Pugsley Scavenger Hunt, you need to specify which system, because they're all just right here, right? They also talk about the Adventure Island series. Adventure Island 3 for NES is the same as Adventure Island 2 for Game Boy, and Super Adventure Island is all new. So yeah, there were 3 Adventure Islands on NES, and I think if I remember correctly, y'all, there's a 4th Adventure Island that we didn't get here or something. And then there were 2 Adventure Islands on Game Boy, except for some reason they skipped porting Adventure Island 2, and Game Boy Adventure Island 2 is NES Adventure Island 3. So it's a thing. Anyone who chooses T2 arcade game for Game Boy will be banned. Anyone who chooses T2 arcade game is just gonna be like wasting 1,000 coins and 5 minutes of everybody's time. We'll do the same thing we always do. We'll play through the first level and die on the boss. And then quit. Same name, same game. Licensees' philosophies about producing games for more than one system vary. Konami, for example, hasn't produced the same game twice, so you won't find 2 games with the same name in their current lineup. Every one of their Castlevania games is unique, whether for NES, Super NES, or Game Boy, so even though they have related storylines, every play experience is a new one. Acclaim, on the other hand, has the goal of producing the best game possible and making it available to all players, regardless of what systems they have. They often produce games the same title for more than one system, and the games are as alike as can be given the different systems' capabilities. The WrestleMania games, for instance, play the same on Game Boy as it does on Super NES, albeit with fewer wrestlers. Putting the same game out for more than one system also lets the publisher market the games with one campaign. Another twist to the name game is that developers sometimes sell the rights to their games to different companies for different systems. That's what happened in the case of Star Wars and The Empire Strikes Back. JVC bought the rights to the NES versions of both titles, but Capcom bought the rights to the Game Boy. Oh my god. Wow, Capcom made those absolutely dire Game Boy versions. That's awful. Even though the 2 titles are published by different companies, the games are essentially the same. Or they published an absolutely dire game. I guess they just wanted to try and get on that Star Wars gravy train. Both titles for the Super NES, however, were produced by different developers and completely different from the NES and Game Boy versions. Thank God for that. They have the goal, whether they reach it or not is debatable. So Terminator. Mindscape published the 2 Terminator games, but LJN picked up the sequels. None of these is based on the same program. So yeah, I remember NES Terminator. I don't actually remember Super NES Terminator very well. T2, the arcade game, is garbage, and T2 Judgment Day is good. All the Terminator games are just garbage. All the Terminator games are just crap. Well done. Well done, Mindscape and LJN. RoboCop. Both NES and Game Boy RoboCops are based on the coin-op game but the NES and Game Boy RoboCop 2 games were adapted from the same computer game. Data East did NES RoboCop and RoboCop 2. Ocean did Game Boy RoboCop and RoboCop 2, and also RoboCop 3 on NES and Super NES. Capcom gamers will buy anything. Also Capcom, but Star Wars, it will print money. Star Wars, even though the NES and Game Boy versions are published by different companies, the programs are the same, which is really weird. So JVC basically made all the Star Wars games, but for some reason Capcom got the rights to publish the Game Boy game, which is really weird. And chat, they're also giving you a preview right here of Super NES Super Empire Strikes Back, which will not be out until fourth quarter of 1993. Bethesda also had a pretty impressive run of MS-DOS Terminator games. Tried to do pretty ambitious early first-person polygonal 3D games. Ready to hunt down your target in open world as the T-1000 or escape from the Terminator and find a way to kill them while the Terminator chases you across the world. And then went in FPSs. Interesting, I didn't know that. I'm not actually very familiar with Bethesda's wider catalog before they settled into their groove of Elder Scrolls, Fallout, and id games. All right, we got to do this. Y'all have made your choices. This isn't actually as bad as I thought it could be. And yes, since the opportunity presents itself, we are gonna try the European version of Fester's Quest. There's just, you know, it's funny. I've actually played the NES Fester's Quest a lot, and it's like not that bad. There's just one really, really terrible decision they made in it. And if European Fester's Quest like changes that one decision, that could honestly make it a pretty good game. Never mind, I don't have the European Fester's Quest. Oh well, we'll just play the real one. Yeah, it's pretty good looking. I think I've actually seen that screenshot before, now that I think about it. Time for Shitfester. I mean, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think I can't imagine the European one would have been that much better. Look at this baller ass guy. And look, it's the ship from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. We know that face, chat. Let's start. Let's start. Prepare your thumb. Yeah, believe me, I know. Aliens in an Adams Family game is weird. Yeah, I don't really know what they were thinking with this one. It was weird. Gun. I get gun. Uncle Fester, as everybody knows, is a big proponent of Second Amendment rights. More gun. All right. So here's the thing, chat. Okay. I'm not gonna paint myself as a Fester's Quest apologist, but like I said, I played a fair bit of this game, and I actually don't hate it as much as a lot of people. Like, I definitely don't think it's one of the worst games on the system. There's really just one big problem with it. And that's that your weapon is stopped by walls. And that wouldn't be such a big problem if your weapon wasn't basically the wave beam. That's the one big problem with this game. Like, it's fine. I think that's gunned down, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is. All right, don't pick up the red power-ups, except money. Red money is fine. Red, everything else is bad. Pink is down, blue is up. Thank you. Whip! Oh, he has a whip too, doesn't he? Don't I have a subscreen or something? I do. Bulbs, vice grip, money, key, potion, missile, noose, invisible, TNT. Enemies are universally less tanky in the EU version. Yeah, the enemies are they're a bit much. Especially the pink ones. TNT is for bosses. Wow, these green guys are not fucking around. Cool, I found a dead end. Okay, you know what? We're just leaving here. I just died. Game over. Continue. No, I said continue. It does let you continue pretty easily. Did I lose all my items? No, actually I kept everything. That's pretty cool. More like shit quests. I gotta be honest with you. I maintain this game isn't actually as bad as its reputation would have you believe. Like, it's not a good game. It's definitely not a good game. But like, I don't suffer when I play this game like so many of the other things. Like, I would play this. I would absolutely play this in place of Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt on the Super Nintendo. Any day of the week. EU version fixes the big problems with bullets stopping on walls and enemies being less tanky. And yeah, I feel, honestly, just with those changes, I feel like this would be a pretty decent game. Again, not good, but decent. Probably low C tier. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fair. Also, check Discord. Oh. Unfortunately, I can't. We'll save that for the future. I can't use it right now because I'm playing off of an EverDrive. But that is good to know. Okay, so down here, use. How do you even fucking use things? I don't even know how you use items in this game. Like, obviously, you're supposed to use a bulb to light things up, but I can't. Start, maybe? No, because start takes you back out of the it takes you back out of the menu. And I mean, this is NES. You only have so many options. A, B, or select. Wait. Have it selected, then use it in the world somehow. There it is. A button. It's A button after you have it selected. That's the trick. So this is when the whole weapon stopping on walls really becomes an issue. It starts becoming really, really difficult. To hit enemies in places like the sewers. I just healed myself somehow. I think, can you use money to heal yourself? Is that how that works? I bought a hot dog. Once again, lolling, they give Uncle Fester a gun. Okay, cool. I mean, I can definitely get behind hot dog healing. I had hot dogs for lunch today. They were delicious. I think we go up to the houses, right? Or not. Wait, no. Maybe, key? Pugsley gives you TNT. Hideous, hideous little Pugsley. What's up, little gremlin? Feels like there's a hot dog stand every block these days. And I love it. Wednesday gives you vice grips, because of course she does. What else would she give you, really? So waiting on the taco truck on every quarter? Yeah, when was that supposed to happen? I need that in my life. Oh, no, wait, Jesus shit, fuck. So yeah, this weapon has a slight functionality issue. I mean, you can make it work by being strategic, but it is not easy. The other members of the family are in the game. They give you items and such. That rat touched me, I would be dead. No hot dogs in the sewers, chat. Oh, Jesus Christ, okay. Reproducing slime's kind of a problem. What's up, Tradon? How you doing? You know, we're just playing another NES classic, good old, oh no, I upgraded my gun and now it's too wide. Now it basically won't function at all. All right, this desperate times call for desperate measures. We got TNT, right? Kinda helped. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, I died. Red guns are power-ups after all, yeah. Yeah, see, like, upgrading my gun made it wider. Pretty well, I'm in a pretty 1993 mood myself. Finished watching the OG Jurassic Park. Wow, that was 1993, huh? Damn. Shit. Time is meaningless until it isn't anymore. I think there's a way to upgrade your health in this game too, but I don't remember what it is. Oh, that's whipped down. The hospitals. We're like one great entry and 2 more entries that are still worth watching. I remember liking Jurassic Park 2 and not liking Jurassic Park 3. As you progress pretty far in the game before, I used to have it. Progress to the point of getting the whip. Nice. I got lucky there. The slimes didn't actually spawn. I guess enemy spawns are actually random in this game. No, gun down bad. I mean, I know it's hard for me to use this gun right now, but I do want to keep upgrading it. Because eventually I feel like you get to a gun that's actually pretty universally useful. All right, few enough slimes I can just slip past. It's a pooling, you either get faces or slimes, okay. I've also heard that the modern Jurassic parks have their moments. Like, the first of the modern Jurassic Park trilogy is supposed to be pretty good. Second and third ones, not so much. The third one sounds bonkers, though. Like, the conceit of the third, like, Jurassic World movie sounds pretty crazy. See, this is the thing. If even one part of this weapon touches a wall, the whole thing falls apart. If they were simply separate projectiles, it would be so much better. I actually hated World, came away from it not remembering any characters, names, or even traits. That's a very bad sign for you. I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. I've never seen it. I only know what people have told me. Never got past the first movie, just a lot in it you didn't like. Why Jurassic World actually be a comedy where 2 beleaguered lawyers try to get rich idiots to invest in their murder park? Oh god. This is actually a great weapon for using on these slimes. Because it kills them fast. Random enemy encounters a complicated weapon system, strange stat up requirements. Is JRPG? No, it's a roguelike. Fester's Quest is basically one of the first roguelikes on NES. First sequel to Jurassic Park was great. Lost World had a lot of the same feels the first movie. I agree. I thought the Lost World was pretty good. Not as good as the first game, as the first movie. Video games, chat. Not as good as the first movie, but still quite good. Wow, this is an eminently usable weapon. Enter back above ground, hooray! Oh god, oh Jesus. Oh lord, these frogs. Oh lord, they coming. Whew. Chris Pratt apparently was a total dude bro in the movie too, apparently. Tell you what, folks, ever watched the film, having read the book, one of the biggest differences in the first film and the original novel. After the events of the park, they napalmed the entire island. That's what happens when an author doesn't think he's getting a sequel. Thing gives you potions. Chris Pratt, that's what he does. I maintain he does it well, honestly. I do not have a problem with Chris Pratt. I think Chris Pratt is fine. I think he's good for the roles that they get him for. I still maintain he was great in the Mario movie. Like, honestly, he's a very solid voice actor, and he did a really good job with Mario. Yeah! These guys take so much damage. Don't remember much in it other than being a generic action prototype. Oh good, the green ones take a shitload of shots too. Book of there's also scabies on the island. They're surviving by finding ready sources of lysine. Oh, interesting. What's this? I have no memory of this. Prep me for a terrible Bob Hoskins. Oh, that's where you find the health. Oh, then I guess I found a false exit or something. Man, it would be infinitely better if it didn't, like, flicker every time you moved somewhere. I could really do without that effect. Oh, okay, you don't even... Okay, there's no, like, health item or anything. You just have to find the right square and... Uh-oh, that's something new. Mario was a fun romp, but simultaneously felt too packed and too little happened. Still a good popcorn flick, though. I feel like the Mario movie was perfect for kids. Like, it was very clearly... like meant for kids. Like nothing in it was too complicated for them to grasp. My kids loved it. 1991 Mario film is much more staying power. I enjoyed that and got sucked into it a lot more. I mean, fair, but I'm sure you know you won't have a lot of supporters on that point. If it works for you, great, but yeah. When Mario said in the trailer said he ate mushrooms, I checked out, but it's character growth. It's important character growth for him. All supporters I need are in this chat. Is this where I was earlier? Did I just go back the way I came? Yeah, this is where I got thing potions. Biggest confusion in the first movie, why did they change the names of dinosaurs? Velociraptors or tiny little buggers? I remember actually seeing a thing on TV about that. Like, you know, back when they used to do specials about like what upcoming movies and like why they do things and whatnot to help promote them. Wow, those guys really suck. They actually slow you down so you can't get away. And that was a conscious decision just to make velociraptors more threatening. Like, they were not going for realism. They just wanted, like, entertaining dinosaurs. Vice grip unslows you, thank you. I don't know how the hell that's supposed to make any sense, but whatever. Same character growth as Popeye in his live-action movie. Ah, my thumb! God, I wish I had an NES controller with turbo right now. That would also make this infinitely more playable. Vice gripping your legs does help you walk faster. You're no longer trying to man spread as you make your way that time. Wait, where in the Christ am I supposed to go here? Was it this way? Maybe it was this way. This is tap to shoot. There's no auto. There's a house over there. I should probably check out. I'm so sorry. I'll live. My thumb might not, but I will live. I'll live to fester another day. I didn't need that. I wasted a whole vice grip, chat. Thing gives you invisible potions. Learned earlier this year the original arcade version of Raiden or tap to shoot, which is painful. No, yeah, they were. I played Raiden 2 in the arcade, and you had to smack the shit out of that button to shoot. Man, being slowed down in this game fucking sucks. So what's he shooting? Anyway, chat. All these weird fucking triangles. Like, what's Uncle Fester shooting? Spikes. Mega Man spikes. If they're Mega Man spikes, it would take some goddamn shots to kill these frogs. Hot dogs, kunai, chili dogs. You underestimate how fragile Mega Man is? Perhaps I do. Perhaps I do. Mega Man was always my hero in the NES era. Little known fact, Fester was a total weeb. Ice cream cones. Of course he was, he had a gun. Okay, the blue ones are okay. Blue enemies fine. Everything else can just go straight to hell. What the hell? No, 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 no. You don't get to just fucking clip into me like that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit and I hate it. I was like, are you planning on dying sometime? Oh, great. Now they're ahead of me. Along with a snail? Like, what the fuck? Hell, man. Oh, my God. All right, we might have to stop this soon just because my thumb can't take anymore. Like, my thumb is really starting to hurt. There is just so much shooting to do in this game. Snail explodes into his slime. Leave it alone if you can. This game is disturbing. Oh no! I got gunned down! I need not gun down because that was actually one of the better weapons in the game. Shit! Guess what I found out exists today? What's that, buddy? What you got? Tilt controls for the NES. No kidding. And the Atari 2600. Tilt controls. How's that then? How does that work? All right, find me hell. God, I'm so sorry, chat. I really wish this didn't flicker while we did this. Like, this is honestly neat? Wait, no, where's the goddamn hell? Wait, do I need to push a button? No. This isn't a health place, this is a boss. Oh, okay. Interesting. Potion. I can't use stuff in here. Holy mother of sweet zombie Jesus. Yeah, it's a boss, all right, isn't it? I think this guy sucks ass. Ow. Ow. Ow, fucker. Might actually be safer. Like, I can't land a whole lot of hits on him. But it might actually be safer to try and like stay inside his grasp. Oh my god, my thumb. Oh, I did it. Oh, thank you, Jesus. You literally use the ball circuit inside to control the D-pad and you can turn it on or off. Meanwhile, the Atari 2600 motion controller was basically just a joystick. You couldn't turn off the motion controls. Guess what? He uses internally measure motion controls? Mercury switches. Jesus Christ, dude. All right, I think we can all agree that's enough Fester's Quest for one night. I think we have festered all the questing that we need to do. Congrats, you beat the first Fester's Quest boss. You're now on your way out of the tutorial. Now let's play something fun. I know it's kind of anathema around here, but we are gonna actually play something fun. Can we read same name, same game? We already did trade on. That's why I'm playing games. We already read this feature. I know it's crazy to think, but sometimes we actually make progress on this stream. Believe Mortician, the whip, we're up soon. I think I've gotten the whip before. I'm pretty sure I've gotten the whip before. It's gonna be really interesting when we get to Super Adventure Island 2. This game has fantastic music too. Like really good. When we get to Spanky's quest. Have we already gotten Spanky's quest? It actually sounds kind of familiar. Go get him, Higgins! Yep, it diss music. Ah, shit! Whee! We passed Spanky's quest long ago. I thought we had played it before. I thought we had played it. That's the monkey one? Yuzo Koshiro? I did get a Dragon Ball, it's true. If this fucking bug would like leave, that would be great. Thank you. I didn't actually mean to do that, but I guess it's okay. Whoop. We did play Wonder Boy at some point, yeah. That's right. I'm gonna implore you to stop grabbing those Dragon Balls. I'm afraid I don't understand the request. What purpose do Dragon Balls serve if not to be grabbed? I find it hilarious how short these moving platforms are. Like, that's really funny to me. Storing pee. They call them the Pee Warriors. Booyah! I rented this game when I was a kid because I saw the Nintendo Power feature on it. I really like the graphics. And I got all the way to the end, but there's a boss that I could never figure out. Oh god, I died. Oh Jesus Christ, you have to do the entire previous level over again if you die. That's not very nice. Oh, this is gonna be hard too. Oh, well, I guess we just lose now. Fascinating to me to see how much of a mix of games, there were in this generation between games that were just pure arcade without much depth and games that were long form. At this point, like, arcade games had really started to fade. Both because people had seen the potential of longer form games on their home systems, and I think because of the rise of fighting games. We actually talked about this back in... It was either 91 or 92 edition of the magazine, where the Players Pulse Challenge or whatever, where they would list the high scores of people, were more and more being taken over by games where it wouldn't even list the score, it just list whether they finished it. And at some point in 91 or 92, oh god, this is gonna actually be really hard. Yeah. I don't, okay, the problem I'm having, I don't know how you get his high jump. Oh, it's down, okay. Down gives you the high jump. Obviously the last thing I tried. Although sometimes he gets like a natural high jump, which is weird. Fascinating, you get some really simple games that feel like they're from early in the console's life and games that feel like they're very late in the console's life. It's such a dichotomy. Did enjoy my time with the Adventure Island games. Something about the motion controls always felt off, especially the momentum skateboard. Skateboard is very hard to deal with, yeah. Natural high jump is just jump with momentum. You need to always be running like Mario. Ah, yeah. I fear that won't work with the boss, though. But if I can do a high jump on command, I should be able to get over that fire. Oh shit. Oh shit, the ghost souls attack too. Wow, the flickering gets really bad on this thing. Wow, okay. I'm glad he's dead. What's the relationship between Adventure Island and Wonder Boy opens Pandora's box? Wiki wiki wah. Suck it, tropical penguins. Oh boy. I wish, like, I get why it isn't, but God, I wish the skateboard was easier to hang on to. Like, this game is really fun with the skateboard and significantly less fun without it. I got pretty good with the skateboard in OG Adventure Island. Like, I could actually keep the skateboard through multiple levels with that. Flickering as an effect really only started to fade out during this gen. It was still used in the first 3D gen and fade out completely during that. First Adventure Island was a reskin of Wonder Boy, and they continued to develop as independent series from there. Oh, they don't let you keep it between levels this time. That sucks. I posted a link to a video that I spent a significant amount of my day watching. Shit. Double shit! Penguins are fruit, they have a stem. It's a breakdown of, like, the history of Robotech. How it spawned from Macross. How it developed in the West. How the rights were guarded jealously, and then its impact on other franchises like BattleTech and Exo Squad. It's really interesting stuff. Because I knew it was fucked. Like, I knew the whole, like, Harmony Gold situation was fucked. I never knew how fucked, specifically. What the hell just happened? Oh shit. Okay. Okay, this is fine. I can do this. Perfect! 1 up. Goddamn right I can do it. Hoo-yah! I have never tried decap attack, no. None of the charts I keep around for exactly this shitposting purpose. Wonder Boy family tree, I love it. Ooh. Oh my god, giant whale. Giant mode 7 whale. Oh, this song. Dude, I fucking love this song. It's on at least one of the soundtracks we use for the Power Hours. And oh my god, it's such a jam. Pretty funny that it's used for being in the belly of a whale. Smooth Pinocchio jazz. Yeah, we vibing in the Vor level now. Honestly, it's a cool looking level. Like, they make the inside of this whale look absolutely cavernous. Goddamn, chat, how many video games actually have you going inside? Well, how many video games have you going inside whales specifically, but also how many video games have you going inside living creatures? It's a lot. Right, Tradon? It's a lot. Like, this is making me think of the end of Joe and Mac, too. Like, the end of Joe and Mac, you go inside a dinosaur and fight Satan. There's a TV tropes page for it. Miss the bio levels. We deserve more bio levels as a society. Yeah, Mario Land 2 had a bio level. Like, apparently there's just a big-ass octopus inside this one. Oh, okay, I can hit him from down there. Okay, cool. And I can also die. I can also die like a little punk. You include all the gross biotechnology levels and schmoes. Oh, absolutely, yeah. You can't talk about biomechanical levels without all the Gradius and R-type classics. Well, I really fucked that up, didn't I? Womb level. What about was just the boss? I count that too. I mean, going inside another living being is a pretty notable experience. I don't care if it's just for a single fight. Like, that deserves mention if you ask me. Frog boss? I hate that frog boss. We talked about it when I streamed Yoshi's Island, but I do 100% full playthroughs of Yoshi's Island. Actually, the axe might be better for this. Oh shit. Bonus fruits. The frog boss is like the hardest boss in 100% playthrough because it is so absurdly hard to not take damage in that one. Man, everyone's really hung up on Jonah the Whale for some reason. Special mention to Bowser's Inside Story. Yeah. Yeah, I think here I can just lob it over. I gotta watch out for those little fish down there, but this should make this fight easier. Favorite boss in Yoshi's Island, Piranha Plant, the Crow. The Raphael Raven fight is legendary. I love that one. That's probably my favorite. It's just, it's so creative. Boom! Get fucked, nerd. The only other one I can distinctly think of is Clanker and Clanker's Cavern. Is there anyone who doesn't love the Raven? I would assume not. It is so cool. It is such a good fight. Round 3-1. Guess we're climbing trees now. All the nanas. Give me all of the nanas. Shit, I almost killed myself and that guy. Oh, and I almost killed myself and that guy too. But yeah, I like a lot of the bosses. I like pretty much all the bosses in Yoshi's Island. The final boss is really, really cool. It's a really neat fight. I made it. The mini boss of World 6, the giant spiky dude, I like that fight. Just because you can do all kinds of crazy trick shots on him. Also contacts the opposite of a womb level is generally considered an eternal engine level, which is just immense eternal factory, often without obvious purpose. Interesting. What are some examples of that trade on? An eternal factory level. Fuck are those guys? Now called Mario series notable boss battles, and then yeah, Yoshi's Island comes by and just knocks it out of the park. Shit. Tech levels in Trio the Punch. They certainly felt endless. Interminable. Clock Tower and Castlevania games. Why is it so fucking big? Why are all the gears here? Okay. Makes sense. Makes sense. Yeah, a lot of factory levels, I suppose, are pretty big then, aren't they? Crumb Croc Industries in Donkey Kong Country. Oh wow, there's a really nice parallax effect on the background. I have a feeling this is gonna suck. Okay. Didn't suck yet. No way one clock needs all those gears. Man, don't make me get that. Let me keep the boomerang. God. Oh god, okay. Well, okay, you can jump out of it with no obvious repercussions. It's not a special mention in regards to an Eternal Engine stage. Aha! Ha ha ha. Scrap brain, practically every game has one. What the hell? Oh shit. Oh, Jesus. What the? Okay. Okay, sure. Oh God, oh Jesus. You know what's crazy to me in this game? They don't start you with a weapon. You have to pick up a weapon. Why? Dracula's castle in itself is supposed to be kind of a living thing. I assume the clock tower is where it stores all spite. Spite is stored in the gears, stored in the springs. It just stored them. So this is an... I had forgotten about this boss completely. Okay, so I gotta watch those... I gotta watch those holes for lava. Oh shit, he's going faster. Oh god, he doesn't like it. Oh, thank God, you can actually jump through him. Okay, that's all that matters. Very loud effects there. I like the little wiki wiki wah when you beat a boss. It's a nice touch. Another really nice parallax effect. It's nice. It's a really good looking parallax effect. But for like a relatively simple level, I feel like that's perfect for a desert stage. You get detail but also sparseness. A shimmy mode 7 effect? I think so, yeah. I think so. I mentioned the Magitech Research Factory, which absolutely counts. That's definitely one of the high points of that game. It's one of the sections I really like doing, but... Oh, shit. God damn it. How are you supposed to keep that one? Here's a very specific question for you, chat. Like, for me, in RPGs, there's always sections that are, like, really fun and stand out, but are, like, over way too fast. What are some for you? Thinking about Final Fantasy VI, my favorite Final Fantasy game, the Magitech facility and the Opera House are, like, the two big ones that stand out. I love them both. I think they're both super cool, but they both feel like they're over way too fast. Shmup sections of Super Mario Land? Oh, that makes sense, yeah. You say Giant of Babylon 4? Oh yeah, that's a good point. Motorcycle Chase in 7? Yeah, the motorcycle chase is super fun. And that whole, like, escaping from Midgar sequence is just really cool because you spent so much of the game in Midgar and you're finally getting out. So it feels particularly momentous. It's kind of a shame it's over so fast. Oh god, this ball. I gotta jump for the ball. Yeah. There's a... Whoa, that's interesting. Oh, we get this song back, though. I'll take it. Probably haven't played a real RPG in a while. I genuinely can't think of any. I mean, not all games have them. Like the original Final Fantasy to me doesn't have that. There's no particular sequence in the original Final Fantasy that I like particularly love and it's over too fast. Parts stick out to you because they're slow and you want them to be over. That makes sense, yeah. Like I definitely, in bringing up this topic, I definitely remember like the annoying parts much more readily. Like I remember like the difficulty spikes and the grinds and stuff. The places where I always got stuck. In Final Fantasy VI, it was always the end of the world of balance. The floating island was always a big sticking point for me. Floating island, the Phoenix Cave. I feel like there was another one, but I can't remember what it is now. Karnak Castle explosion sequence in Final Fantasy V is ever too fast, but not in the way you mean. Earth Cave is like that for you. I love that part and always miss it when it's done. There's a very specific sequence in Final Fantasy IV that I always miss. And I think it's because it comes between sequences that I get stuck on. Like in Final Fantasy IV, when you first go down into the underground and you have to fight the Calbrena, I would always get stuck on that. And then you gotta... Oh, what the fuck? This guy's got a goddamn lightsaber. Oh, I remember this now. You gotta bait him into attacking and then you gotta hit him. You gotta hit him in the head. That's what it is. And you gotta do it before he gets too close, too. Is that right? Wait, where do I need to hit him? Ah, shit. Land of Summon Monsters in Final Fantasy IV. The period right after... When is it? I think it's the period right after the sealed cave. It's the period when you can move freely between between the overworld and the underworld. Because I think right after that is the Giant of Babel sequence, and that was another sticking point for me as a kid. Pretty much all Final Fantasy IV. I love that game. Yeah, the only bad parts of Final Fantasy IV to me are the parts that I used to get stuck on. But I did figure them out. Like, I don't get stuck on the Calbrena anymore. I don't get stuck on the sealed cave anymore. Giant of Babel is still kind of harrowing to me. This guy's a real piece of shit. I'm not sure how this is gonna work exactly. Okay, that should do it. Okay. Did you like Narsh in Final Fantasy VI? I did. There's not much in Final Fantasy VI that I didn't like, honestly. Like, are there any sequences in Final Fantasy VI I don't like? The floating island, mainly. Alright, cool. I mean, the floating island is like a really cool... It's a really, really cool midpoint for the game, but actually playing through it sucks. You know, it's one of those parts which is still pretty damn good for what it is. Oh man, we made it to the ice level. I think we're almost done. This game only has like 5 or 6 worlds, if I remember correctly. Maybe 6. I think there's the ice. Or maybe... Oh god. Fucking penguins! This is what I'm talking about. Not starting you with a weapon is so weird in this. I remember I have a tendency to duck from Chrono Trigger when we first go back to revisit worlds I've been to. I did that the first time you visit Prehistoria. No! I jumped too high and died. Chrono Trigger. What are the sticking points in Chrono Trigger for me? I really like the future in Chrono Trigger. I always really enjoyed going to the future. Zeal, the Kingdom of Zeal. I wish the whole sequence with Zeal was longer, because Zeal is such a cool location. But once you're there, you just have to see it through, and then it's over. God damn these penguins! They're wrecking my shit. Yeah, Zeal. You know what? I think Zeal might be the quintessential example of a sequence in an RPG that's just over way too fast. Like, Zeal is arguably the coolest part of Chrono Trigger, but then not only is it over, you can't go back to it. Yeah, exactly. God damn it, let me keep... Man, they really do not let you keep the skateboard in this one. They are mean about it. Oh god, ice physics. Part of what makes it so great is you can't go back to an event that happened. It really affects the entire era. It's pretty singular in that respect, though. Like, God. There's not a whole lot of stuff. There's not a whole lot of areas in RPGs that you just never get to go back to. Like, I don't have a weapon. I need that weapon to get past that guy. Fuck that. Bum. Well, damn it. Well, damn and blast. Ah, well. Nevertheless. Oh, chat. Played a few RPGs that did that kind of stuff. They're like, okay, what are some RPGs where there's areas you can't go back to? Well, Final Fantasy VI is the big one for me. Lost Odyssey. Never played that one. It's funny, of the Final Fantasy games I played, 6 is the only one I can really think of like that. Ten? What can you not go back to in 10? Non-RPG in Metroid Prime 1, the starting space station level blows up, although you revisit its ruin later. From that, with that in mind, the opening space station in Super Metroid blows up too. Xanarkand? Okay. I mean, you never really spend much time in Xanarkand either, though. And you kind of go back there. Oh, that's true. In Final Fantasy IV, you do blow up a lot of dungeons, don't you? The towers. Yeah, the towers and the robot. That is true. That is true. Yeah. I'm just remembering. Don't worry about it. The whole Xanarkand thing is really fuzzy anyway. Like this is a whole metaphysical thing. It's weird. Oh God, probably the most obvious one in video games. That first planet you go to in the original Knights of the Old Republic, the Sith fleet obliterates it, and you never get to go back there. You don't even get to check the ruins. Terror in Final Fantasy IX? Yes, that's right. Yeah, that's right. Losing access to individual dungeons doesn't feel as impactful than losing towns or whole overworld areas. I mean, I agree with that, but I'm also not going to shut people down for mentioning them. I'd say it's within the purview of this conversation. Final Fantasy X, you can't go back to Besaid once you've done it. You have to complete the puzzle correctly or you miss it. Oh yeah, that's true. Tales of Fantasia has areas you can't revisit. Isn't there... I remember this from a... I remember this from the Nintendo Power coverage of it, because I've never played it myself. But in Dragon Quest III, doesn't the end of that game send you to a different world that you can't return from? Talking about Xenogears, got a couple, at least a couple areas which get wrecked in cutscenes. Tales of the Abyss likewise. Pokemon almost always has places you can't really revisit, as odd as that. That is odd, I didn't know that about it. Oh yeah, Floatland in Legend 3, that's a good point. That is a good point, yeah. Oh, Final Fantasy, the original Final Fantasy Legend. Once you face Ashura, you can't go back to any of the 4 previous worlds. And once you face the final boss, you can't leave there unless you have a specific item. Endgame and Earthbound. Whole of the first world once you go to Pure Land. Hits hard being trapped in the endgame with no way back. It really does, yeah. Not a lot of RPGs do that, come to think of it. So yeah, the ones that do it are pretty impactful about that. Moonside. Usually the areas related to the game's legendary Pokemon are locked off to you once you've gone there, no exploring or anything. Technically it makes sense because there's nothing else there, but still. Okay, here's a tricky question. It's mean if it turns out you need to gear easier grind spots. It feels like from this discussion, it's mostly JRPGs that do this. Can y'all think of any like CRPGs that do this? Aside from Knights of the Old Republic that I mentioned. Like, I guess Fallout 2 destroys your village about halfway through the game. So that's one location you can't go back to. Mass Effect 1 blocks off his tutorial zone. I think that's worth mentioning, yeah. I think that's fair. I don't think it's a terribly uncommon thing to block off tutorial zones after you get through them, but yeah, that counts. Shin Megami Tensei 1 has the whole first act block off. Fallout 76 made me never want to go back. Encased blows up the game world fairly early on? Damn. Wow. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's a very common thing in CRPGs. Encase basically does the same thing SMT1 does. First act to set things up and blow it all up. Being the tutorial area rats for hours on end until you hit level cap. It's interesting. Oh, right, the starter island in Might Magic 7. I didn't even think about that, but yeah, good point, $10. Good point. It's an interesting bit of game design, isn't it? Like the cost and impact of cutting off part of your game to players. Can't recall, can you revisit the main part of Candlekeep and Baldur's Gate 1? I know you do go back there in general later in the game. I don't remember if you hit the same areas of it. I haven't played enough Baldur's Gate to be able to tell you, but I'm sure someone else in chat could. Yeah, I can't really think of any other ones that do that. Interesting. Anyway, chat, I think. JRPG remembers Saga Frontier 2, maximum missability, every town and dungeon one shot. At least until the story has reason for you to go back there. Off to bed, trade on. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it an evening tonight. I think we're there. Neverwinter Nights is breaking up in chapters you never go back to. I'll keep that in mind, because I'm about to play that one in my own time. So yeah. Well, we made it. We actually made it through like half of this feature right here. So I'm gonna do y'all a little favor. I'm gonna give you a preview of Saturday. I am going to shut down requests. And then those of you that actually toughed it out for 3 hours get to see what's gonna be on tap for Saturday. Because I'm not sitting on this page. I'm not running the risk of somebody requesting fucking RoboCop 2 or Empire Strikes Back on Game Boy or something. So, this is what you have to look forward to on Saturday, chat. We have the full spread of Star Trek, Battletoads, Final Fantasy, Batman, and then a section about sequels with new names and games with Super in their names, but not Super NES games. Yes, it's still all very scary. We could, if y'all are not careful, if y'all don't manage to rein yourselves in, we could be stuck here all Saturday night and then some. So, prepare yourselves, chat. When Never Quest 2 launch, you can not go back to the starting area except at endgame. The big raid storyline conclude that that's interesting. That is interesting. Are any of those Star Trek games worth the time? Game Boy Star Trek, no. NES Star Trek, no. Game Boy Star Trek The Next Generation, yes. It's surprisingly pretty decent. I can't speak to the NES one. I've always been curious about the SNES Star Trek Next Generation. What was the even worse than Bubsy game? RoboCop. I'm straight up shocked none of y'all made me play RoboCop 2. Like, RoboCop 2 is like pure mainline suffering. Don't tell Eva. I mean, it's too late. We're never going back to that page. That page doesn't exist anymore. But I mean, look, there's plenty of shit you can dredge up on this page. I mean, we could get mired in Battletoads for an entire evening if you really, really want. On the flip side, I mean, it's Final Fantasies. Which Final Fantasy is the Final Fantasy 3? It's 6. Because they're listing it as first quarter of 94. It's 6. This actually, if you, I'm gonna break this down a bit for you. If you really want to get into this, they've got the original Final Fantasy on NES. They've got all 3 of the Final Fantasy Legend games on Game Boy. They have Final Fantasy Adventure, which is Seed of Mana. They've got Final Fantasy 2 on Super Nintendo, which is Final Fantasy 4. They got Mystic Quest 3, which is 6. They have Final Fantasy Adventure 2, which is Secret of Mana. I'm just saying, Chad. So they do. So they do. So, honestly, in conclusion, Saturday night is a land of contrasts. It can be the most horrible suffering you've ever conceived of, or we could potentially get on something really good and see where that takes us. I don't know, chat. Land of plenty, land of landmines, yeah. We'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. Anyway, chat, that's gonna do it for tonight. I will be back tomorrow night with, I don't know what. I honestly still haven't decided what I want to do. It's gonna be a wild card night, basically. I'm gonna treat tomorrow night like my birthday, because my birthday's on Sunday, so I can't do a real birthday stream, but I can take over the closest Friday to it and just play whatever the hell I want. Problem is, I don't know what exactly I want to play. So tune in tomorrow night for something. It's gonna be good. I'm not gonna spend my birthday night tormenting myself, but you'll just have to find out when I do what it's gonna be. And then we'll be right back to this page specifically, on Saturday night, and we will just see what happens. There is a lot of potential, a lot of pitfalls too, so. And if you happen to stumble in here tonight looking for Morrowind and hang out for the last 3 hours, first of all, thank you, I appreciate it. But don't despair, Morrowind will be back on Monday as we start up Blood Moon, which I'm looking forward to. Stellaris stream, Ute Tower, the possibilities are endless, really. I may resurrect something that we haven't played in a while that I said I was gonna go back to. I may try out something new. Could be anything. Really could be anything, so. But for now, chat, let me go find somebody to raid. Let me send you on your happy, merry ways. And I do believe tonight I am gonna send you over to Blue Zest, because Blue Zest is playing My Summer Car, and this game is just hilarious. Stellar, don't get too excited. That's not my first choice for tomorrow. I'm not saying I'm not gonna play it tomorrow, but I'm definitely not promising anything, okay? Just be aware. Anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for what could have been a far more harrowing, hair-raising evening of the Power Hours. Actually ended up being pretty benign. And I am thankful for it. It gives me some hope for Saturday that we may take the good path instead of the evil path. But that's up to you, not me. So hopefully I will see you then. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.